Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me this day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be in your time zone. I got a package the other day. I think it was the other day. I don't know. Susan, my friend from Maryland, sent me Happy Mail. She knows my address. She's my friend, everything. I don't have anything linked down below with the address, but she sent me something and it was gorgeous. And then I was putting away yarn in my room. No, I wasn't. I was making a mess. I was cleaning up my room. No, I wasn't. It looks worse. And you know, just going through my stuff and trying to put it in little cubbies and everything and clean it up. Trust me, it looks worse. It's a good thing you can only see that and not like, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So I was going through and in that cleaning process, right, our heads spin and we were looking at things and and whatever. Well, I was touching that yarn that she gave me. Let me remind you. Oh yes, let me remind. She sent me some nice stuff. I got Baby Alpaca Grand by Plymouth. I mean, if you're not familiar, this stuff is amazing. So this is it's a super bulky yarn. It is a Plymouth yarn. It's made in Peru. 100% baby alpaca. 100 grams is approximately 110 yards. It is divine. It is so soft and so luscious. And she sent me this gorgeous ecru shade. But wait, there's more. I've been practicing my TV voice. Did I get it? Did I get it? Maybe not. I got a black one. I got the ecru one, right? And then I got two of this gorgeous gray. Is there a color name on this? So I just tossed my stuff down. Nope, there's just a lot number. So I got that. Those were the colors. And I went ahead. I wound one of the gray ones. Oh yeah, when it's wound, it's closer, right? It's yeah, maybe not. By closer, I mean like maybe getting on the needles or the hooks. So I got this. And if you remember, I was thinking of doing the Bella mitts. I'll post a picture of that if you're not familiar with it. I think it came out off around Ravelry in 2004. It was named due to Twilight just came out. It was really big. Bella had these nice cabled mitts that went to about here. So it's a horseshoe cable that just goes up here. It's in crochet and in a very simple mitten pattern. It takes 2 hanks of this yarn. And I happen to have 2 of this gorgeous gray. Score, right? So she sent me a kit and didn't know it. And I was quite happy with that. And then I was thinking, well, I've got this white, you know, this ecru color and this black. Maybe I could try to incorporate all 3 colors in either the mittens or something and be able to make a set, right? Make a matching set. This is how my brain works. I don't know if this is good or bad for you to see how my brain works, but this is my thought process and this is why my room is a mess. When I come in here to clean, I'm like a child and I start playing with my toys and I don't always put them back. They are contained in this room. I have not exploded to the other rooms. I've contemplated getting a shelf or 2 to put in my office and I have just held off. It's okay. You can have this room destroyed. I don't want it destroyed. I love coming in here and playing. So I was looking, you know, perusing through different patterns and things along that line, and I came up with another pattern that uses this yarn. This is a 100% kit in the making. Susan sent me this. So this is the Wolfpup Hat pattern, which I will post. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, wow, that is stunning. So this gorgeous cables and bobbles. We know I love my bobbles and my cables. So you got all these gorgeous textures on this with this fur-lined hat. And the pattern calls for 2 skeins of this. Well, I have 2 of the gray. But then you're like, but wait, what about that fur lining? So on the fur lining, it calls for this yarn. It's called Caribou. Oh, not only do I have the fur, I have the exact fur lining that the pattern calls for. 1 ball. Oh, look, I've got colors. I've got choices. I could make that gorgeous fur-lined ear flaps hat lined with one of these. I don't know. I mean, I could do the dark gray, right? I think that dark, the dark gray is probably a better choice with that, but I have it. Isn't that cool? I have a kit. I have a 100% super fancy, I mean, this is fancy, super fancy kit. This stuff is like petting a baby rabbit. I mean, it is, okay. It's like petting a baby rabbit. It is so soft and just so luscious. This is the softest thing ever. And I have it. I don't have to go source it. I don't have to go look for anything. I don't have to look at this pattern and go, well, I'd like to make it, but no. Susan sent me the yarn and I had this on hand. That's crazy. That is a stunning set. And if I didn't, I mean, that's gorgeous and it feels amazing. But if I didn't like that, I have other options. I have this stuff that I got at Hobby Lobby when they were having their clearance, and this is Go for Faux Sparkle. So there's a very slight, my lights are crazy. There's a very slight shimmer to this. Very slight. I'm sitting here. Very slight. It's just a little. And then this one, it's 56 yards, 3 ounces, 85 grams. It's a huge, right? But look at that. So this is soft and fuzzy, nowhere near like the other. I mean, this is wonderful, and I got 2 colors. Right? I can see the sparkle on this one a little better in person, but you can't really see it on because it's really light. So I got these 2 colors, and then I've got this one, and I just dropped my brown one. And I've got these that I have options if I wanted to do fur lining of nice fur yarns to deal with my gorgeous 100% alpaca. Now, obviously, I would go with one of these because this is totally luscious. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you hold them together and you have a choice, this is number 1. If you didn't have it next to each other, you'd be quite happy with that because it's really nice. It really is. But you know, it's like when you have like super nice and like 2 degrees less than super nice, you know, if you're not sitting together, you can't tell. But yeah, how cool is that? How crazy is that? I have another kit. I do. And I want a skein. You saw what I did with my last kit, right? My last kit was this that I found in my stash. I found the yarn and it was all balled up and it was ready. I wound it. I started it. I'm excited. So I'm trying to get things done. And then I went to Joann's again and I bought more yarn, but we'll talk about that another day. Yes. It's what I do. I have fun. I definitely do. I am having such a blast in my room. It is chaos right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too crazy about that, but it is chaos. My mind is just, if you can't see it, I'm surprised. My mind is just spinning. The creative juices are there between making hats, making things that I've obligated myself to. Nobody is putting pressure on me. Nobody is doing that. This is all 100% internal that I do to myself. I enjoy crafting. I enjoy giving, whether it's to my friends and family or it's to strangers that I think could use a hug, because I look at what I make as an extension of a hug. It makes people happy. So I give a lot of things away. I keep some for a little while and then I end up giving that stuff away too. It's, you know, this year I think I did the most for me that I've done, and I don't know how long. I really don't. I made quite a few sweaters. And I did make quite a few for me, but my sister got a few of them. That's what I mean by I give things away. It's how I was raised. It makes me happy. It warms my heart. I get a lot from that too. And yeah, I've got this kit and I'm going to put this together, and I've got my other kit and I'm working on that, and you can just see the joy this brings. This is me. This is, oh my gosh, I'm playing with my yarn again. I could get up in the morning and come in here, and in my husband's, the room that he stays in and does his thing is on the other side of the wall, right on the back of the camera, right? And you know, he's in another room, and I could be in here all day long and I can hear him talking and I can hear what he's doing in there and he can hear me in here, but I could decide to not leave all day except for to use the facilities. It's just such a happy space to be in here and just work on things and create things and find new projects and, you know, stick with me. I'm going to come up with something else. You know I am. I mean, it's just, that's just the way the creative juices work. And tell me how you come up with things. What do you do? I think everyone thinks like me, but I don't think they really do. I mean, it's just, I live in my skin, so I know what I do. And how I come up with colors and how I come up with matching things and mixing things and projects and patterns. This one just happens to be ring the bell. I don't normally pick the same pattern that uses the same yarn. That's a ring the bell moment. This is a ring the bell moment. It's an actual kit. This was an actual kit. I mean, I didn't buy it as a kit, but it's an actual kit. This is an actual kit. Holy cow, ring the bell. We did it. It's a celebration. Now I have to make it. Yeah, I have to make it. All right, everybody. You have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I'll talk with you guys later. Bye-bye.